Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo. It is a general reading, so that means it's not going to resonate with each and every one of you. But if it is your story, then this is what is about to happen. Virgo, I feel like there is someone who is currently withdrawn, alone. This person is watching you, and this person has a very deep desire to be with you or to be with you again. Okay. I feel like I have a couple here, and it feels like it's possible this person may have turned their back on you. Um, I feel like this person doesn't do well when it comes to the emotions. Um, or talking about them. Yeah, that's it. So it's talking about the emotions, talking about the emotional issues or problem that was between you. I feel like if they weren't ready to open up about something, um, I feel like you will see that this person is now ready here in the very near future. All right. It's like you and this whole situation is heavily, heavily on this person's mind. They are watching you and they are thinking of returning and thinking of getting something off their chest. Also, if this person wasn't ready to settle down in the past, they will be here in the near future, and this is what they would be coming to tell you about, okay? So either they are coming to finally open up about their feelings to you and ask for another chance, perhaps, or this is somebody who is coming to finally say, well, I'm ready to settle down. Maybe this is somebody that you had problems to get a commitment from. So maybe they are coming back just to say that, I'm ready to commit to you and only to you. This is your Knight of Cups. He's at the heart of the reading. He was the very first card out in your reading. And so possibly he was a bit of a player, but maybe that has changed. I feel like this person was very armored. I feel like they were like this emperor, and I feel like they kind of made a sacrifice in order to maintain that armor so that they wouldn't have to take it off. Because taking it off would leave them very, very vulnerable. So I think that they were protecting themselves, or this was their way of protecting themselves, but it wasn't a good way. Okay, so I feel like now they realize that they want to open up to you about this, that they need to. Okay, you can clearly see that when they did walk away from you, they still loved you, but they were hiding it. Okay, and they are now ready to open up. It's risky, yeah. You see the Fool here? It's risky. I don't know if you can see him, but here he is. It's risky, you know, um, because they risk getting their heart broken. So, but it is a risk they're willing to take for you. So, and here it is, Nine of Coins in reverse, a deep desire to be with someone, but unable to overcome their fears, doubts, and insecurities. So, and yet they have a hard time um, to remain focused because on anything because you're always there on the outskirts of their mind, and you can easily just slip in, and they can easily become distracted and start thinking about you and this again. So somebody with a lot of insecurities, and that's, of course, because of their past, because of their history. And they need to recognize that that is where their insecurities are coming from and try to find a way to make it easier for them to bear and to realize that that's in the past. That's not you. You never hurt them, and you certainly don't want to hurt them. You know. So, This is something that they will need to see for themselves. And I think that they love you enough that they are going to take this risk to open up. All right. So what we have here is the convenanza in the reverse. So that's somebody being fearful, holding back, lacking strength. That is what was at the root of the problem, lacking the strength to open up about their feelings. Okay, about their history even. Also, this is what they're analyzing. It's what they're thinking about and thinking about doing. And they're looking at their choices here for the future. And I think though that I think they have their choice, like you are their choice. Um, you are the one that they want. You are the one that they fantasize about. Um, but they have been, this person comes to you wounded because they have been burned before. You can see it on that card. And so that's why they wore the armor in the relationship. So their challenge is going to be to remove that armor and to open up to you, open up to love again, really. So, you know, it may require some patience with this person, but there's a lot of potential here for this relationship. You don't want this ending, and neither do they. They want to get something off their chest, and they want a new opportunity. This is what they're currently keeping silent about, all right? Keeping silent, needing more to, with those two being there, it's they need to learn to listen to their intuition, okay? So that's what they would need to learn to do, because it's when they don't that they make mistakes like this. You're going to receive a visitor. Right now, they're currently thinking about it. Okay, they have got this very deep desire to do it. They think about it. They feel it. They imagine it. They fantasize about it. And eventually, they're going to do it. It's right here. You're receiving a visitor. That's what that card says. But they haven't made the move yet. They're still in this stage. Woe is me. You know, wanting to, but having all of these insecurities, longing to be with you, longing to make this move, but they haven't yet. Okay. So they're still showing you their back, but and they're looking at this obstacle. This is what they're looking at, the how to get around the obstacle. The obstacle really are their fears, you know, all of their insecurities. And the way to get around that is to recognize where they are all coming from. Where are all of these fears and thoughts coming from? They're coming from experiences that this person had in the past and didn't heal, their old wounds they're carrying. That's where they're coming from. Oops, excuse me. Sorry about my phone. I forgot to put it on mute. Ace of Cups. This person loves you, okay? And but they have to take this armor off if they want to be able to work with you. And I feel like they realize that, and there is a realization about that. And if they want to get you back, they're going to have to do that. They're going to have to open up and open up about their feelings, open up about their past, open up about everything that they've been holding inside. Okay, and when they do that, it's just like explains so much to you. Okay, and you will need to be a good listener. Okay, that's going to be your contribution to the conversation. They will talk and you will listen with an open mind and an open heart. And so somebody was not ready to open up in the past, And I feel, again, this is what I keep feeling like they sacrificed this love because they were so afraid to remove their armor. They wore it under their clothes on a daily basis. Look at that. And look at the beard. So they've been wearing that armor for a long time. They could have gotten very angry at you, this fellow would have, and banished you from their life or their kingdom, whatever it was, and cut you out of their life and retreated to this castle here. So being alone and lonely and thinking, doing a lot of thinking, woe is me. It's in that energy there where they actually see what they need to do. Okay, so you can expect to see a new beginning with this person, or they will definitely approach you about it. And I feel like you are still very much interested in it, because I do have a couple and they're both in the upright telling me that the feelings you guys have, this love you have, is mutual. It's just that you have these issues to work out, and they are all workable. Okay, you can get over these obstacles. It's not as, it is big because it is something that did hurt them. So it feels very big, but it is ghosts of the past. And it got that big because they never took care of the one on the bottom. And so the sword on the bottom is the sword that started it all and created this mountain and all of these swords that weighed this person down and kept them here. All right. So once they do the inner journey and go face down these fears as well as they can, to make them lighter and easier to bear, and so that they have much less influence on this relationship. So expect change. This person has a very deep desire to be with you, and they are going to come to you changed. Okay, they are going to open up to you. This is really going to surprise you, this change in this person. So you need to be prepared to listen. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.